Dining during the Tudor period, particularly under the reigns of Henry VIII and Elizabeth I, was a grand and elaborate affair that reflected the power and status of the monarchy. Henry VIII, known for his love of opulence, hosted extravagant feasts that showcased his wealth and authority. Meals often included multiple courses with a variety of dishes such as roasted meats, pies, and fish. The monarch and his guests dined on gold and silver platters, using utensils made of precious metals. According to royal historian Alison Weir, Henry's tables groaned under the weight of pheasants, swans, peacocks, lampreys, and seals. This display of culinary abundance was as much about political power as it was about sustenance. The dining customs at the time were also indicative of social hierarchies. Nobles and high-ranking officials were seated closer to the monarch, while lesser guests sat further away. Food was served in a specific order, starting with lighter dishes and progressing to heavier, more elaborate ones. Elizabeth I, though more frugal than her father, still maintained a similar structure for her banquets. She often dined in the presence of her courtiers and foreign dignitaries, using the occasion to demonstrate England's prosperity and her own magnificence. As documented by Tudor historian David Loades, Elizabeth's dining room was a theatre where the Queen demonstrated her wealth and power to all who were present. The kitchens of the Tudor period were a bustling hub of activity, essential to supporting the grandeur of these feasts. Henry VIII's kitchens at Hampton Court Palace, for instance, were among the largest in England, staffed by hundreds of workers. These kitchens produced meals for the entire court, requiring a highly organized and hierarchical structure. According to historian Peter Briers, the Tudor kitchens were a model of efficiency, divided into sections such as the boiling house, the pastry house, and the larder. Each section had its own staff and specific responsibilities, ensuring the seamless production of the elaborate meals. Cooks during this period were highly skilled and specialized. They were responsible for creating intricate dishes that were not only tasty, but also visually impressive. Roasts, pies, and puddings were common, often decorated with elaborate garnishes and sometimes dyed with natural colorings to enhance their appeal. The head cook, known as the master cook, oversaw the entire operation and was a figure of considerable importance within the household. This role required not only culinary expertise, but also the ability to manage a large team and coordinate with other departments, such as the butchers and the fishmongers. Food preservation and storage were also critical components of Tudor kitchens. Without modern refrigeration, preserving food required skill and knowledge of techniques such as salting, smoking, and pickling. Elizabeth I's court relied heavily on these methods to ensure a steady supply of food throughout the year. Salted meats and fish, dried fruits, and preserved vegetables were staples in the royal kitchens. As noted by historian C.M. Woolgar, the ability to preserve and store food was essential to the running of a great household and the maintenance of its status. In conclusion, dining during the Tudor period was a reflection of the monarchy's wealth, power, and sophistication. Under Henry VIII and Elizabeth I, meals were grand affairs with a strong emphasis on hierarchy and display. The kitchens that supported these feasts were complex and well organized, staffed by skilled cooks and numerous workers. These kitchens not only produced elaborate meals but also managed the critical task of food preservation, ensuring that the court's culinary needs were met year-round. Through their dining practices, the Tudors demonstrated their dominance and reinforced the social structures of their time. Thank you for joining us on another fascinating Tudor topic. If you enjoyed this documentary, please like and share the video with other Tudor enthusiasts. Until next time, keep loving history and stay curious.